motomattman. How y'all doing on this nice, sunny, chilly day? A little bit different than it was this time a week ago. This time a week ago, we had 22 inches of snow on the ground. Still trying to dig out. A little bit better today. It's a little bit warmer than it was that day too. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. But a nice day to get the Sporty out and stretch its legs a little bit. I hope all of y'all are able to get out from time to time on two wheels as well. And this is the reason why my bikes don't get stored for the winter. Because there are plenty of days like this that you can get out and ride. Like I said, it's a little bit chilly, but it's doable. You know, and I'll be perfectly honest with you, it may sound strange, and not that by any stretch of the imagination am I happy to have to deal with the snow, but there is something that is kind of cool about getting out on your bike and cruising down the road with snow all around. I don't know what it is. Obviously it's different. I guess we can leave it at that. It's a different thing, but cool in its own way nonetheless. And cool, I guess, really is the operative word, because it is cool. Like temperature cool, cold. I mean, but you know, I will say this, you know, the snow is kind of pretty on the ground. Do a California stop, and off we go. But anyway, God, shifter peg. I'm wearing different boots than I normally wear, and it hits it in a different spot. So I need to like turn the thing. I probably ought to. I like how it looks, but it probably would be better off if it was just a round peg instead of this flat peg. You know, so that may have to be something that I adjust down the road here a little bit. Definitely hits my foot in a different spot because I can actually feel it through the boot. I don't have my Alpine Stars boots on. I have like a pair of work boot, black work boots. They're probably more like a fashion work boot. They're not steel toe or anything like that. They look like a work boot. We'll just leave it there. But anyway, they're warmer than the Alpine Stars because the Alpine Stars are technically, you know, a spring summer boot. You know, they're perforated. I have worn them in the winter time, but it's not happening today. But what I was saying is the snow on the ground and the snow on the trees and whatnot can be pretty. You know, I get it, but I'll be perfectly honest with you. I kind of like the look of the Corona beer commercial where they flipped a switch, you know, it's playing Christmas music, and they flipped a switch and the palm tree beside the little house lights up. Kind of makes me think of Key West is kind of the vibe I get. But you know, decorating a palm tree out in the yard would feel a whole lot better this time of year than the snow and the pine trees. And I know the song I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. Okay, I've already had my lifetime share. You know, a couple of them when I was a kid and I was done. Not as interested as an adult. Just not. You know, because along with the white comes the cold. But anyway. How's everybody else doing? If you're up north like me, how are you handling the winter? Are you out there riding? Did you put your bikes up? If you put your bikes away, are you jonesing for warm weather already? You know, what's the thoughts there? Yeah, I'm gonna actually have to stop here. Maybe not. Tried taking the KX out in the snow. Thought it would be fun to play in the snow. And I had mentioned that I thought that it didn't have the ground clearance. Well, it didn't have the ground clearance. I got it stuck. And getting it back, I mean, I only got maybe 40 yards away from the garage, riding it around to the back of the house. And I had to get Mrs. motomattman to help me push it, to turn it around. And once we got it turned around, because then it stalled out. And with my motocross boots on, I couldn't kick it back over, because when it stalled out, I put my foot down, and when I put my foot down in the snow, now there was no grip on the kicker, and I couldn't kick the damn thing over. It just, my foot would just slide off the kicker. So we had to push it to turn it around. I got Mrs. motomattman to help me get it pushed around. And after getting it pushed around, pushing it back to the garage, by the time I got it back to the garage, I was out of damn breath. But the girls are going to try. The snow is melted quite a bit, because it's been sunny, which is uncharacteristic for Northeast Ohio this time of year. But it's been sunny, so a lot of the snow is melted. So I think that there are places that they'll be able to ride in the yard, and they're all excited and fired up about that. So when their schoolwork is done for the day, that's what they're gonna do. I'll come over here to the gazebo and take a picture. This is a place you guys all should be familiar with. I've taken a lot of pictures here, but normally it's with pretty pictures with sunshine and flowers and whatnot. We're gonna try to take it with the snow and the Christmas tree and so forth. Ain't even gonna shut it off. We're just gonna let the puppy keep going. like I'm not the only fool out today. Don't like this. A little sketchy there. With the water and whatnot running off. Yeah, the roads are wet in a lot of places. And who knows if it's just wet or ice or what the hell it is. So you gotta take it a little bit easy here. You know, because what happens is the snow's melting and it's melting. The ditches are full of the snow. So the snow is melting into the road. But anyway, is what it is, and you deal with it to be able to be out on 2 on this glorious Friday. TGIF, everyone. Of course, you'll be seeing it on a Wednesday. Hopefully. And I think I say it all the time, I try to get everything uploaded on Wednesday, but sometimes it's on Thursday. I think it's only been once that it was on Thursday. I've uploaded some stuff that's not like the normal weekly content that I've uploaded, like the girls on their dirt bikes or stuff like that, you know, that I've uploaded on another day. But normally it's like almost always it's Wednesday, so you should be seeing this on a Wednesday. Mud from the tractor. I mean, that's a cool little like valley because everything's so flat for the most part in Ohio. That's kind of cool. Stood on a barn, with the barn sitting right there in the middle for. I don't know. But and snow on top of the gravel piles. Now, there's a lot of water through here. And the gravel and sand. But anyway, I don't know why this section of road, just this little section of road is concrete. And they don't do anything with it. It's horrible. But what are you going to do? Somebody coming. Kind of looks like our old Suburban we used to have. I kind of miss the Suburban. I tell you what, if any of y'all are out there ever looking for like an SUV for the winter, you know, that you go through the snow and whatnot, I tell you what, we used to have a Suburban. And it had, first of all, it had a little switch that was an auto four-wheel drive where it would switch you in and out of four-wheel drive automatically. But besides that, that damn thing went through the snow like nobody's business. I mean, my pickup sucks in the snow. It's got big mud tires on it, and they're not really big, not my standards, but a lot of people think of them as big. It's got 35-inch mudders on it, and it sucks in the snow. I mean, when there's snow, I gotta put that damn thing in four-wheel drive just to get up the driveway at times that I can get the Taurus up and down the driveway, which is just front-wheel drive. And the Jeep, we have a Jeep Grand Cherokee now that's like a winter beater, and that thing goes through the snow really well too. But I tell you what, that Suburban went through the snow in two-wheel drive as well as a lot of vehicles do in four-wheel drive. I mean, you got to figure the damn thing's heavy. But if you're looking for something that four-wheel drive to haul the whole family with a lot of space and whatnot, and be able to go through the snow, that Suburban can't go wrong there. And I'm not a Chevy or GMC guy, just so y'all know. I've probably only owned ever 2 General Motors products. I had an old 77 GMC 4-wheel drive that square body that I lifted it for a play toy. Loved that truck. And that Suburban. That's been about it. I'm pretty sure that's it. But anyway, the Suburban was great. I mean, we got rid of that thing, and it had 275,000 plus miles on it, and we sold it to a dude that was going to use it as a Yoder toter. And as far as I know, he's still hauling the Amish around in that thing. I know over the summer I saw it again, and it was easy to see, easy to tell it was ours. But I mean, hell, he didn't even take the stickers off the back window, like the Harley sticker and whatnot off the back window. And it had a wave riding vehicle sticker on it, so you know, we're in Ohio, there ain't a whole lot of people with surfboard stickers on their Suburbans in Ohio. But anyway, if you're looking for something big like that, man, you can't go wrong. You know what? You were acting just fine until just a few minutes ago. Now knock it off. And I mention all the time that I love the Sporty. The Sporty don't like the cold. Not a whole lot at all. It's a for those of you that don't know, it's a 1997, and it's a carbureted one. She started her life as an 883, and it's a 1200. Same deal as with Mrs. Motomattman's Hugger. It started on, it's a 99. It's carbureted as well, and it started its life as an 883 Hugger, and it's now a 1200 also. But I get the little spit and sputter every once in a while in the cold. But, you know, I'm not a big fan of the cold either, so I can understand. I wonder if they're ever going to finish that house. That house right there, that brick house with the brown doors and whatnot, they have been building that house on and off for 7 years. I don't know what the deal is. But anyway, it is coming to the end of my yapping. It's been a nice ride, seeing the stuff covered in snow, and it's kind of cool in the wintertime when you lose the leaves off the trees, because you can see back into places, you know, that you normally can't see into. Be a little bit nosy and see what people's places are like that are blocked by the trees and whatnot. There's our little post office. But anyway, hope y'all out there are able to get out on 2. If you are, make sure you keep the shiny side up and the rubber side down. If you like what you see, make sure you click that like and subscribe button and punch the bell so you get notifications whenever I upload any new content. Hope you all stay safe and healthy, and I hope you're enjoying the holiday season. And as always, have a great day, and until next time, see ya!